Hello everyone and welcome to Fifth North. I'm going to do another quick vlog slash health update for you. It's been about a month since the last time I uploaded, giving you kind of an update on my progress and how I'm feeling and all that good stuff. So today I'm actually feeling pretty solid, hence why I'm recording today. But yeah, let me kind of walk you through where we left off. So the last time I recorded, I was about halfway through my chemo. Since then, I've actually finished my chemo, or at least I hope I finished my chemo. Initially, I was slated for 4 rounds of chemo, and we got that completed. So I'm definitely happy about that. Like I explained before, chemo is very rough, very hard on the body. I struggled greatly. I don't know if greatly is a word, but I struggled quite a bit in the last round. Round 4 really kicked my butt. So much so that actually, at the end of the first week of round 4, I actually ended up back in the hospital again. I got extremely dehydrated, and at one point, I actually passed out while getting ready to receive chemo one morning. And thankfully, I was already in the hospital, so they just took me from the chemo infusion area over to the ER and got me some hydration and got me all connected up and tested, and they ran some tests, made sure that everything else was okay. There was fear that I might have had a seizure, so people kind of got a little nervous, right? Rightfully so. And so we ran a bunch of tests, but turns out everything was okay. I just, like I said, got really dehydrated, and my body just kind of, just kind of shut down to feel better, if you will. I guess your body is smart enough to know when things aren't, good, and it just kind of shuts down to prevent further problems. And so anyway, so I got through that. It was just a one night stay in the hospital, nothing too crazy, still intimidating and kind of scary because you're not sure what happened or why it happened. But once all the tests came back and everything turned out okay, I continued on with my chemo and completed all 4 rounds. So essentially right now that is done. It was a very strange week this week because this is the week when another round is supposed to start, and obviously that didn't happen this week. So it was kind of interesting to see. Just, I don't know, physically, mentally it was interesting, because physically it was like, now what does my body do, right? Because I knew I started to feel pretty good, and normally I would record like the last Sunday before a new round, because I knew that when a new round started it would really kick my butt and I couldn't do anything. And so now it's kind of weird not having that startup again to continue to kind of heal and get better. So physically, I'm like, let me see what that looks like. And then mentally, it's kind of weird because I would kind of dread it. Not kind of, I would really dread it every single Sunday night, knowing that a new round of chemo was starting and knowing how I would feel and what I would experience. And so it's been kind of weird not having that feeling. So fingers crossed that everything continues as it's supposed to. That way I don't have to do any more chemo, period. But where I'm at right now basically is there's about a 3-week waiting period after the 4th round of chemo. Apparently all the drugs and everything keep working in your body, and they keep shrinking, the tumors and the blood counts and all the stuff that's supposed to be shrinking. Not the blood counts, but the tumor indicators in the blood counts. And so we wait 3 weeks, we let it do what it's supposed to do, and then I'm supposed to do more body scans to see, blood tests first to see if my tumor blood markers are back to normal. Actually, at the end of round 3, 2 out of the 3 were back to normal, and the third one was like this close. We started out at like 21,000, and it was down to 40, and 0 is like where you want to be. So from that perspective, that was great because I hadn't even started on round 4 yet. So we're hoping that once we do the next round of blood tests, that everything's back to normal, and then we're going to do a full CT scan to see if the three tumors that I have done what they're supposed to do, which is shrink and then eventually go away. So anyway, that's kind of where I'm at right now. I'm in that 3-week resting recovery period. Still feel pretty weak. Still can't do a lot. Like I can't really function the way I would normally function. Like I don't have the energy to run around or like pick up heavy things or, do too much. But it's a lot better than it used to be because now I can actually, get out of bed in the morning, have breakfast with my family, actually spend some time with my wife and son, which has been great. Play in the backyard, play as in like I'll kind of sit there and watch my kid play. But still, it's a lot better than what it used to be, which is laying in bed feeling nauseous, feeling like just complete garbage. So anyway, so I'm excited about that. Things are looking good. Like I said, it's a bumpy road. Had a couple of hiccups, especially with that hospital visit again, but you know, we're headed in the right direction, and hopefully after those scans we can start wrapping things up, and hopefully I'm fully healthy, and you know, fingers crossed and all that stuff. So again, I hope this helps somebody else. If it helps one person, then it's definitely worth it. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace.